Hey everyone, my name is Kyle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic and magical day. So today's video is about your inner being. What is your inner being and how can we communicate better or listen more often to our inner being voice? Our inner being can also be referred to as our intuition. I believe that they're practically the same. They can be interchangeable. And sometimes I like using inner being, sometimes I like using intuition, but they're the same thing. And before we get started with this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell button, and follow me on my social medias. It'll be linked in the description box down below. And I also want to just kindly remind you that I'm talking about law of attraction based on my personal experiences, and I'm just giving you my tips and tricks that work for me. But everyone has a different way of going about law of attraction, and hopefully that my tips and tricks can help you out, because the ultimate goal of this channel is to help you live your life with abundance, and I hope my tips and tricks will help you do that and accomplish that. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So I believe your inner being is like your literal best friend and knows everything about you and adores you and loves you and it is always trying to guide you in the right direction and the right path for you to be successful in life. And I want you to recall a time where, say, you were going to a party or you're maybe going on a date with someone, and you weren't feeling it. You're just like, I don't want to go. I just don't want to go. Don't want to do it. And you hear a voice in your head saying, "Yeah, don't go." Like, blah blah blah, whatever it says, and then you go to it and it was like terrible. Well, for some reason your inner being was like letting you know and like giving you wisdom of like just letting you know I wouldn't go there. This is not good. Like trying to help you out. And we have all experienced that. We've all experienced intuitive thoughts, which is basically the inner voice's messages that are communicating to you. And in order for us to be very successful in life or to be just and generally just super happy all the time is when we and our inner voice are connected together and we have a very strong relationship together. And but unfortunately, a lot of us, we live in life in chaos and we have a lot of negative chatter. We're into the drama in between of people and the gossip, and that kind of will dampen your intuitive voice. Your inner being is never gonna go away. It's like your best friend that you can't get rid of. But when you have that negative chatter going like chatting with you all the time, those thoughts are so much stronger and they have so much more emotion and more presence. It's like the squeaky wheel gets the grease kind of saying, where they're more presence in your mind and then they're so much louder that your inner voice kind of takes a back seat, and it's trying to communicate to you, but it's being drowned out by the other negative sounds. So then you get yourself into more chaos, and then it just kind of gets out of control, and then you don't know why you're like that. Um, but then, but the good thing is that once you realign with yourself and realign with your inner being, you're able to be more connected with each other and connect with the universe more often. And that just involves basically just getting the law of attraction in your favor, to work in your favor, and to raise your vibrations, which is kind of a little bit of a step in law of attraction. So in order for you to get law of attraction to work in your favor, is you have to. So step one is you just have to ask. You have to ask things in life of what you want to get from the universe. And step two is you have to kind of be gathered together in the vortex, which is what Abraham Hicks calls this, which is kind of like all your like manifestations and stuff that makes you really, really happy and make you more aligned with yourself and all your desires that make you super happy. And with the vortex is your inner being is there. It's answering everything that you want and guiding you to get to where you want to go to get the manifestations. Step number three is in the receiving mode. And receiving mode obviously means you're receiving your desires in your physical reality, because when you ask for it, you are sending out vibrations to the universe, but we're not seeing it physically just yet. And then with step 2, it's kind of guiding you and helping you get to where you want to go to be able to receive it. And with receiving it, you have to be in alignment with your desires, like basically an energetic match to your desires. And in order for us to really accomplish that, we have to raise your vibrations and to be in a higher vibrational state. And you can really do that really easily. There's multiple different ways to raise your vibrations, and I covered that in a different video. But my 2 most favorite ways to raise your vibrations is to be more kind to yourself and to be grateful for what you currently have in your life. And I like to just like jot that in a journal. For some reason, with the energy and translating my thoughts onto my pen to paper does wonders for me, and I can be very, very happy. My vibrations are really raised pretty much almost instantaneously because it's that powerful for me anyways, and it just works. And you're gonna be so surprised when you do that. It's gonna be like amazing. And step number 4 is just mastering and be able to be in the receiving mode more often. And so when you're mastering this techniques and these steps, you're able to receive a lot more things more often, and that's going to make you so much more happier because you're already happy, and then you're getting to get the things that you want in life, and that's just going to make you even more happy and more grateful, and the cycle and the momentum's just going to build and build and build on top of it, which is super, super great. But yeah, so that's very, very important to do that, to be in communication with our inner being, because our inner being is always trying to guide us to where we want to go. And when we don't hear those voices in our head, the good voices in our head, then it's hard for us to get things that we want in life. And so because the inner being has our best interests at heart, the universe and the inner being isn't going to do something or say stuff to us that would be a disservice to us. They want us, our inner being and the universe want us to be satisfied with our life and live our life to our fullest and to be very abundant. And that's very important. And I think that one of the things to live your life in abundance is to also be in communications and hearing those inner being thoughts and those voices in our heads to be able to guide us to where we want to go, which is very, very important. So yeah, that just wraps up this very quick video about your inner being. And basically just letting you know that your inner being knows exactly what you need. You just need to be able to communicate or listen to those thoughts, and open that channel up with your inner being to get the things that you want. That's like half the battle. And the other battle is, getting rid of that negative chatter in our head. Everyone has it in various degrees, but it's knowing about how do we get rid of it in some points, and kind of disregarding it and not letting us affect us and bringing in our inner being, because that's what's going to make us really happy in our lives. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and got some really cool insight about your inner being and be able to kind of communicate better or listen to your inner being a lot more frequently and improve the communication between you and your inner being, and how it can be really easy, it can be really done very plain and simple, and it's not too difficult. Don't expect this to happen overnight. Always kind of do something a little bit every day. And I know that when I'm very grateful and I have like the gratitude list going down and every morning, I am more aligned with my inner being because my vibrations are raised, and the inner being can connect to me very, very easily because I have no negative chatter in my mind. Yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate it. I'll see you ever in the next video. Bye!